Good morning. Piscaror Bakyokobo. Good morning. It's 2:40 a.m. here, and I have not gone to sleep. But I'm assuming you are probably far to the east of me. Or west, I guess. Go far enough either direction. All right, so these holiday tree lot. So this is one Christmas time. He put up the shop, and he sold Christmas tree kits. So you could come here, you could buy, you'll see inside, really customize what tree you want. You buy the parts, and then you would send him a waypoint to your house, and you would, bring the bags that you bought, and he would use the parts that you bought for your tree to assemble a tree in your house. Amazing idea, and just executed so well. So what I'm doing, Piscaror? Yeah, Steve. I'm gonna call you Steve. No, so what I'm doing with Piscaror is I'm on Basilisk, the server that nobody plays on anymore. I'm checking out what used to be a city called the Wandering Sun, possibly because they played a Wander Home, but just totally imaginative, creative decoration. The buildings over here, you can see on my mini map that. So this one had Star Destroyer in it. This was the Sarlacc experience. Just some of the most creative, decorative installations I've ever seen in Star Wars Galaxies. So yeah, so this was the holiday tree shop. Obviously, the vendors are going to be long gone, but hopefully the decoration is not. No, okay, cool. So you come in here, and he's got the instructions. Buy the size of tree you like in a bag. So he has the vendor with the different trees, right? Smaller trees, bigger trees, medium. I think he had 3 or 4 or 5 sizes. 2, fill the bag with ornaments. So there was another vendor that had ornaments, different styles. 3, drop the bag in your house where you want it installed. 4, email the Satch a waypoint. And then 5, he shows up to your house, taking the stuff that you bought, builds a tree, puts the ornaments and everything on that exactly that you wanted. Such a clever idea, executed so well. All right, so here's some of the ornaments. You got crystals, of course, in holiday colors, red, green, white, yellow. So some other creative uses or creative things for ornaments. Onions, melons, foraged foods, right? And look at this. A couple of these Sholnefs up here use like holly with a red candle. I mean, that looks like a Christmas decoration that somebody made specifically, for the game. Just him throwing some stuff together. So more ornaments over here. These are traps, Christmas cube ornaments. These are Scout and Ranger traps, star ornaments. And then he had crates made, right? A crate, you just buy probably crates of 5 or 10, I imagine 15. Tree toppers, star ornaments, all the stuff that you would need. Tatooine Christmas ball, right? And then there's over here, there's more. Tree toppers, different styles of those. Icicles, right? You want icicles on your tree. These are more traps as well, I believe. Yeah, glow wire traps. Silver bell. I mean, so creative. Christmas balls. And if you look at these ones, they kind of have like the red-green almost pattern. Some Tatooine. These are probably blob candy or something. Yeah, blob candy. They're not melons, obviously, because he named them. Tatooine Christmas balls. Silver Christmas balls, right? So he had vendors here. So you'd be like, I'm going to take some these ones. I'm going to mix some icicles in. Oh, these are the different sizes. So here's the 5-foot Christmas tree. I guess these are in bags labeled 1, with an example of some ornaments that you could pick to put on it. So it's just a single plant. And there's the 8-foot Christmas tree. So this looks like 5 plants, probably 4 on the bottom, 1 a little bit taller. Oh yeah, 1, 5. That's what the items are for, or the counting the numbers for. So this one's going to be 13. And you see he has some rotated because the one leaf is a little bit further out. Well, I guess they're all a little bit kind of far out on the edges, but so there's the taller one with the tree topper, some Christmas balls, some icicles hanging off the leaves. And he would just do this in your house. He'd just show up. And here's the big guy. The 14-foot Christmas tree. Well, the big guy you could buy. He has a bigger one in the house next door, I believe. Tatooine Christmas balls, right? I mean, just everything fun. Like I said, everything he does, any opportunity to be expressive or creative, naming it, coloring it, the items used, the arrangements, totally interesting, fun, playful, often unique, original. So good. Please be a holiday house. Ah, yes. Merry Christmas. Cool. All right. So I, years ago, and this is unrelated to this, in like 2015 or 14, I threw a holiday party in my city on Talus, and I paid somebody to decorate a cantina. She did a great job. There's a tree up. There's wreaths up. She did a cool sleigh, like Santa's sleigh, with some animals kind of pulling it, presents. She did a great job. And it's personal, so I like it. But after I saw this house, I was like, okay, my holiday cantina is now my second favorite holiday-themed building on Basilisk. All right. Yeah, so this side's blocked off. Oh, by the way, once again, let's appreciate his sign, right? It says Merry Xmas with a tree. It's white, it's green, it's red. Just the attention to detail is wonderful. Yeah, like I said, there are a few of my things in this room are some of my favorite decorations. All right, so let's take it in as a whole. Turn off my HUD again. All right, so giant tree, huge tree, right? The ones he was selling before, 1 plant, 5 plants, 13 plants, whatever. This one's probably 40 or 50, right? It's huge. Good Lord. Fucking huge snowman. Look at that. 3 Tuscan drums. Or not Tuscan drums. What are they called? The gongs. Sorry. Giant model gongs. A hat. Arms. Smiley face. Carrot nose. Awesome. And then over here, you got your fireplace. Stockings. Side stockings in my canteen as well. With all my characters' names and little gifts poking out the top. I'll look at all the names later. Let's just suck into it as a whole. Awesome fireplace. Got some stuff there. Was this milk and cookies for Santa? Of course it is. Love the tree. Yes, I was specifically not mentioning that yet because that was going to be like my the grand finale. That's my favorite thing in here. The other favorite thing is this what the hell? Nutcracker. This guy. I mean, look at this fucking guy. Oh, I love this guy. I don't know. Does he have a name? I forget if he had it. Just ho ho ho, padded armor, the Nutcracker. Yeah. So the shelf behind it or the case behind it says the Nutcracker. I mean, look at this guy. It gives me like Rick and Morty vibes because the eyes of Messer that he uses for the eyes are kind of like whatever the gun cap, whatever the blast cap, or whatever he's using for the mouth. I don't know the weaponsmith stuff. A dice for the nose. And I love the way that the padded armor boots go into the chest. This thing is amazing. I know, it comes out September 4th or whatever, September 7th. I know, me either. I'm looking forward to it. I've watched the trailer a bunch. Speaking of funny animated shows, my 11-year-old children, I have a boy-girl twin. I got them into the new Beavis and Butthead show. We watched the Beavis and Butthead movie, and my fucking son lost his mind. Just like, he's an 11-year-old boy, so it's exactly right for him. Well, technically, I guess he should be a little bit older because they are a little bit inappropriate, I guess most people would argue, for an 11-year-old. But, yeah, they love the Beavis and Butthead stuff I got them into now. All right. Right, a nice wreath up there made out of hot pants. They're winged hot pants, right? I'll cut them some slack. I don't make winged hot pants. Yeah, the train. All right, so I gotta go train. I gotta go prone for this fucking train. It's so good. There's another amazing decorator that she played on Basilisk, and I think live and other stuff. I think she made a character on Finalizer because I was able to add her to my friends list before they lifted the name embargo or whatever. But I might have emailed her, but I don't think she has played really. But I took her here a while ago, gave her a tour of the city. And this train, I think she said, I think I have a screenshot that I sent to Satch of her saying it was her favorite little piece of decoration she's ever seen. Right, so you got your locomotive up front here. It's, what is it, a 4.6? My dad's real into locomotives. So look at this. You've got the steam stack here. You've got the wheels with the, so good. You've got the little cabin back here. Got your coal car behind that. I guess a bunch of box cars. But you'll notice let me turn my light here for a second, make it a little bit brighter. So this droid is red and... Holy shit, they're moving? They have a subtle movement to them? I've never fucking noticed that. All right, I'm going to stop moving my camera. You see them? They're wiggling back and forth. Do you see that subtle motion? And because they're all the same thing, right? They're all the mouse droids. They move in the animations are the same time. So, and because they move at the same time, it looks like the whole fucking train car is moving. All right, let me reposition the camera here. That's so cool. That's amazing. I'm going to blow my nose while we're staring at these train cars jiggle. And I'm not going to... There's a guy I really like who streams. His name's Quad Laser. Quadlazr. He plays games. He hasn't streamed in a while. He's been busy this summer. But he plays games most nights. But my Thursday nights are my favorite. Quad Laser's great. In fact, if you say Veplo in chat, it plays one of these random Veplo sounds.
I love Veplo.
Like that, or...
I think I did hit it. I did hit it, Veplo. I did hit the 0. Damn, you're a genius.
So a few of my Veplo sounds are from Quad Laser, but he has a thing where he always mutes his mic when he blows his nose, and his rule is you can see it, but you can't hear it. Well, I don't have a camera, so in my case, you can hear it, but you can't see it. So I'm going to blow my nose now. Getting over a cold here. I feel like after I blow my nose, it kind of creaks, and I'm seeing in the mixer that my mic is like picking up the creaks. I'm curious to listen to this later. Let me see if I get a good creaky. I'm going to blow it again. Yeah, I don't think it picked it up. I'm all sweaty too, a little feverish, a little fever sweat going. All right, yeah, so look at the colors. The first one's red and green. The next one's green and white, red and green, green and white, red and white, green. The tracks, the sword cores for the track. Get this dopey ass off your train, bro. But yeah, I love it. I love the little details, the two tools. Like, you can even fucking see inside there. My dad's a big train enthusiast. So as a kid, we used to well, even now actually as an adult, often when we go on vacation with my dad and stepmom, we'll end up at steam locomotive, taking some scenic ride around wherever we're visiting. California, Maine, Colorado, wherever. Let's check out all these fun presents. What does he have down here? And I'm going to do this so we can start looking at the names of stuff. All right, so lots of stuff unnamed so far. Data storage units. Oh, I wonder which stories he picked. So if you don't know this data storage unit, it's like the data storage, broken data pad and the data disk loot kits. You put them together, and then there's like a dozen little stories. So the outbound communication, a letter, and the third one is essential cooking. Essential cooking is one of my favorites. Zoom in on that down here. So the essential cooking one gives you recipes, right? In order to cook food properly, you must always pay attention to the proper temperature to cook specific items. Bantha meat, for example, must maintain a 300-degree temperature for at least 1 hour in order to destroy any Tatooinean bacteria present during the meat's initial cutting. The following list should be taken as a guideline, and you'll find that your own instruments will vary according to how well they are calibrated. Cadu, 350 degrees, 1 hour. Crate Dragon, 400 degrees, 3 hours. Gnort, 300 degrees, 1/2 hour. Koopa, 325 degrees, 1 hour. Corellian Butterfly, 400 degrees, 1/2 hour. Torton, 500 degrees, 3 hours. Bagaset, 300 degrees, 2 hours. Bearded Jacks, 250 degrees, 1/2 hour. Pico Pico, 400 degrees, 1 1/2 hours. Wehrmacht, 350 degrees, 1 hour. Rumor has it that the sarlacc meat can be cleaned and cooked, and that some brave denizens of the Tatooine have managed to ingest it by slicing off one of the attacking tentacles and then setting about finding ways to cook it. While I won't comment on the veracity of such a claim, should you find yourself in possession of such a fantastic delicacy, I recommend that it be cooked at no less than 500 degrees for no less than 6 hours before you attempt to do anything with it. So yeah, there's a dozen of those little stories. There's one with jokes. Yeah. All right, we got some instruments over here. All right, every little kid loves getting some space fighters toys. Ooh, Blue Moon Band. Nice. More Blue Moon Band. Some fireworks. Oh, some ribbon. I like that. So he made a little wind survey. Yeah, the wind. Well done, steak. Yeah, welcome, Knighton. 600 degrees for 6 hours. Yeah, it's sarlacc, though. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it has, right, if it lives in the desert and holes and travels through space in spore form, maybe 600 degrees is just dealing with the toughness of its biology. I mean, 6 hours at a lower temperature, 180 degrees or something, that would be some real tender, juicy shit. But yeah, so look back here. He's got a little box, which is a gong section. And then at the top, he made a couple wind survey devices, but he called them ribbon. Sounds like burnt steak. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, okay. Charred. Yeah, 6 hours is a long ass time. Fahrenheit, Kelvin, or Celsius? Oh, Kelvin. I feel like Kelvin would be the coolest of the three there. I would. Well, maybe not. 600 Fahrenheit to Kelvin. All right, let's see. Hold on. I'm opening up a browser here. 600 Kelvin to Fahrenheit is 620 Fahrenheit. Oh, it's close. It's close. I knew it would be. Because I was like, oh, Kelvin starts at absolute zero. So it's going to start way lower than Fahrenheit. But it's, whatever the 5/9. So it's like each degree is more than 1 degree of Fahrenheit. So according to Google, 600 degrees Kelvin is 620 degrees Fahrenheit. It's funny that doesn't make... And then let's do Celsius. We'll do 600 Celsius. Which is 1112 Fahrenheit. So yes, Celsius, 600 degrees Celsius is 1100 degrees Fahrenheit. Good Lord, that's fucking hot. All right, close Chrome here. Scuba tank. That's going to make great gifts for somebody. Right, and he's got all the different ornaments that he had from the other house. Well, not all of them. Some silver bells and some crystals, some icicles up here. Bird cage and a bubble tank. Ooh, Best Installation Award 2015. Oh, that's cool. He used one of his awards from one of the Timonos Islands decorating contests as the tree topper. That's cool. I have some Ismia stuff as well from some contest I won. Let's see, whose bubble tank is this? I'm curious. It's called Bubble Tank, so it's not mine, which already makes me sad. Maybe he made it himself. Pure. I don't know who Pure is. Ooh, sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm going to pop a little cough drop in here. Let me get you... well, let's come up look at this snowman. This fun-ass snowman real quick. So I pop a cough drop in. Almost sweaty. I think the... let's see. When was the last time I took medicine? It was probably like 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago. So I think my fever's coming back. So now you can hear the clanking of a cough drop against my teeth. With some real squishy noises. All right, I'll stop. So we got some gongs, some little grips, a little weaponsmith, bit of ASMR. Yeah. Maybe I'll just whisper for the rest of the stream. I keep my microphone fairly close, but I can get even closer. There we go. So we have some guns here. What are these? Some C-Defs. Some C-Def rifles for arms. What is he using for nose here? Padded armor bracer. Nice. Good choice. I like that. So it looks, from a distance, at first I was like, oh, is that like a Muon Gold? Because it kind of had the shape of a Muon Gold. But of course, from this distance, a Muon Gold would be tiny. So it's fucking Kashiki chest plate armor sticking out the top there. And he's got some Mongal eye posters here, but with just the gray parts, just the spots. Do you think that on Mount Calamari they have predatory marketing like we do here on Earth? Do you think that there's like cosmetic or surgical companies on Mount Calamari that tell people that their markings are not beautiful, or that they have like your markings are too dark or too light or shaped too weird or too small or too big, to try to get them to buy products to change their markings? Are they raising generations of young calamari girls and boys who are led to feel insecure and ashamed of their markings? Do you think there's like some people, like, do you think that's like a turn on? Like there's like teenage boy calamaris that are like, oh my god, did you fucking see the markings on that girl? Like they're at the beach. They're not looking at like their figures. They're not looking at the, like they're, oh, look at her ass, look at her tits. No. They're like, that girl's markings are so symmetrical. Oh my fucking god. I just want to touch her markings. I just want to trace them with my fingers. I want my left finger on her left markings, my right finger on her right markings, and my motions will be identical because she's so symmetrical. God damn, those fucking markings are hot. Or do you think there's like a Mon Calamari Jesus? Like there's just like a fucking Jesus Savior Mon Calamari that died thousands of years ago. But like some little fucking Mon Calamari kid was born, and everyone like, oh, he's a religious, he's our savior, he's our prophet. Look, the Mon Calamari Jesus, he has the shape. His marking is in the shape of Mon Cal Jesus, Jesus Cal, Mon Jesus, Mon Cali, Mon Jesus Mon. Do you think they would like make him like the Dalai Lama as a kid, right? Like the Dalai Lama's chosen as a child. Do you think they're like, oh, his markings looks like the Mon Jesus Cali Man, Mon Jesus Cali Man's markings? I wonder if people like get tattoos. Oh, is that a thing? Like, people get like tattoos of makeup around their eyeliner or whatever. Do you think there's Mon Calamaris that got fucking tattoos of markings? I don't know. Or maybe the Mon Calamaris are just way more advanced than us, and they just don't have all this insecurity and fear and shame, and they're living their best lives, and that's why they can tell us that it's a fucking trap. Yeah, so here's the little topper up here. I feel like there should be some sort of ending there. I don't know what it would be. What would it be? I don't know. Maybe kids cheering? This cough drop is helping. I like how Knighton said 5 minutes, got some unfinished business to take care of. He's taking a shit. Just say you're taking a shit. I mean, do you know what stream this is? Come on.
That blows poop.
There we go, that blows poop.
That blows poop.
Oh, I wanted to play the longer version.
That blows poop.
OnlyFans link. I thought about making one as a joke one time, but I don't know. It's too much work. Plus, I mean, like, I stream on Twitch, 4 times a year. What am I don't know. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Fun little detail. I almost missed it. Little Kodo fruit here, right? Just a little foraged fruit. Mistletoe, right? Somebody needs to come here and kiss this sad little... Look at this poor sad little Poor sad little Zabrak. He's so sad. His girlfriend left him. He's a sad Zabrak. Oh, he's so sad. Somebody give him a smooch. Somebody give him a smooch. Stockings. Oh, I didn't check to see if the stockings had names. Nope, they just say stocking. Okay. All right. Does any of this stuff have a name? Note to Santa? Oh, I wish I could read it. What would it say? Dear Santa, I want an FWG-5 pistol. And I'll shoot your eye out. I guess that would be more like a DLT-20 or something. That's a good-ass cough drop. There was I got some other brand of cough drop recently that like made my whole mouth numb. It was amazing. It kind of gave you like that little numb tingle that you get at the dentist sometimes. Much weaker, I'm assuming. I don't think I could have ripped a tooth out after eating it, but it was nice. A little tingle on my tongue. All right, is there anything I'm missing in here? We've got these cool chairs. It looks interesting. I don't know if it's supposed to be something. I feel like it's supposed to be a sculpture. It looks like a sculpture. Windows, right? That's a common thing people do. It's nicely done. I like the red and the white. All the crystals over here. Rose. Rose, rose. Oh, you think it looks like a rose? I could see that. I remember once when I was dating my wife, I guess I was still in high school. She was in college. I think I was a senior. I worked in the kitchen at a nursing home, and on my break, I went into like the arts and crafts room, and I got some pieces of foam paper and stuff, and I cut and made a dozen roses out of foam. And I'm not gonna lie, I was impressed with myself. I have like esteem issues. I can't do anything right. Like in my head, I'm never happy with anything. But I remember being really happy with those roses. I was like, holy shit, these look like roses. Like I did pink and red and purple and white. Put them on some skewers that I took out of the kitchen. Was it a lazy asshole last minute move?
Hello there.
Oh, hello there. Thank you for the follow there. Veplo likes long walks on the beaches of Naboo. Veplo likes long walks on the beaches of Naboo, fine Viserion brandies, and being followed by strangers on the internet. So thanks for the follow, Map'em78. Thank you, sir, for the follow. Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of my I spend a lot of time. I don't stream often. Literally 4 or 5 times a year, maybe. But for every hour I've streamed, I probably spent 5 or 10 fucking with stuff in OBS and Lyra board and all that. So yeah, anytime I get like a follow or some of these other things, it plays like sound clip, a video clip that I made, all the assets I made myself. And then it has like a random string that it pulls from a list of probably 20 or 30 that I wrote. All right, so this little simple kind of holly looking thing here, great. Crystals, a Life Day orb. Couch over here. I feel like there's probably some stuff tucked in here. Oh, gaming table. I like the gaming table. Palm frond, loudspeakers. Some worm bait to go with the fishing rod. Satch made it. Oh, no name. Okay. Okay. I have some Satch fishing rods that I bought. And just because I always like doing it, let's go inside the tree. Let's go inside. Tisco actually has a really big, nice tree in Jinli Ha on Rory that I did a video of already. One of the last times I streamed, I toured her city. And sadly, when I toured her city, some of the buildings were gone already. And sadly, today I realized the city hall is gone. And I honestly don't remember if he had like a cloning facility or, I guess that would be the only one that would go with the city. A med center or cantina would be on somebody's lots. So it's not a public building like the way a cloner is. Some big old boobies up here. I'm sure that's not what they are. I'm just a fiend. I'm just a boyvoid. I'm just a boyvoid. That is moan, fart, bark. I believe if anybody ever says any of those words in chats, that sound will play. Moan, fart, or bark, I believe.